Hey everybody, it's Bobby Nahum here with AMAC Real Estate Company. Hope everybody is having a fantastic week and a great start to your summer so far. Here today to talk to you guys about our local residential real estate market here in Tallahassee, and just going to give you guys an update on how our local real estate market is doing and give you guys an update on what direction it's heading in and what we can expect to see in the next few months. Also going to give you some tips if you're looking to buy or sell any real estate in our local residential real estate market anytime soon. So I'm going to start off talking about the number of properties listed for sale. So in April and May of this year, the total number of properties listed for sale was down by 3%, and the number of newly listed properties in April and May of this year were down by 16.8% compared to a year ago. So this is obviously a total reversal of what we saw in 2025. Inventory levels were actually going up in 2025. It was kind of becoming more of a buyer's market. But so far this year, that is completely reversed, and we're seeing the number of properties for sale going back down again. So the number of properties that sold in April and May was up 4% compared to a year ago, which is good news. That means home buyer demand is going up, so that's good. And then home prices were actually up by 9% in April and May of this year compared to April and May of 2025. So that's a big jump. The historical average home price appreciation is about 4%. So we saw prices in April and May go up by more than double that at 9%. So shouldn't be that big of a shock though, with the number of properties listed for sale going down, supply going down, and demand going up, we could kind of expect prices to go up. So, but that is good news. And last year in 2025, home prices were actually overall pretty much flat from a year ago. We even saw some periods last year where home prices were going down. So again, another, home prices going up, it's a big reversal from what we saw a year ago. The sale price to list price ratio, which measures how much a home sells for compared to its asking price, was it was up very slightly from a year ago. We saw the average sale price to list price ratio at actually, I'm sorry, it was down very slightly from a year ago. So it was 98.28% in April and May of this year. That means that homes sold for 98.28% of the asking price on average, whereas a year ago it was 98.4%. So pretty much unchanged, but overall, home prices are still selling for pretty close to the asking price on as a whole. The average days on the market was actually way up in April and May of this year, with the average home selling after 77 days, whereas last year it was only 48 days, which seems kind of odd because you think, all right, well, inventory is going down, supply is going down, demand's going up, prices are going up. You would think that homes would be selling faster. But the reason they're not is because you've got these sellers out there that are just, they way overpriced their houses and they're just sitting out there. And there's a bunch of them out there right now. There's a lot of houses out there that are just way overpriced, and they're sitting on the market. They've been sitting on the market for 4, 5, 6, 8 months, 10 months, a year, and they're just refusing to drop the price. And what's happening is that's bringing up the overall average days on the market. So that's why we're seeing days on the market up, despite the fact that we see the market kind of becoming more of a seller's market overall. So if you are buying a house in this market, obviously it's not that great news. It's not great news. What's going on? You have less homes to choose from. Demand's going up, which means you have more buyers to compete with for homes. So homes that are priced right are in good condition. It's not uncommon still to see multiple offers on those properties. So if you are a buyer and you find a house that's priced right and it's in good shape and it's in a good neighborhood, don't be surprised if you have to compete with other buyers to get that house and find yourself in a multiple offer situation. I've worked with several buyers this year that we've been involved with multiple offer situations, just not that uncommon. So, but on the flip side, if you are a buyer and you run across one of those homes that is overpriced, feel free to make an offer that's a lot less. If a home is overpriced, you don't want to overpay for it. So I've had several clients this year that we've been successful at making offers on properties that were overpriced, coming in with offers that were a lot less than the asking price, and we were successful in getting that offer accepted. So, and if you're selling right now, it's obviously good news for you. You can price your property at a good price, but it still needs to be in line with what's been selling over the past couple months. So if you price your house in line with what comparable homes have been selling for over the past couple months, you should be in good shape. But don't mistake, the pickup in our market. Don't think that you can just ask an astronomical price and get it. You can't. It's not that market anymore. Even though things are getting a little bit better for sellers, you still don't want to overprice your home. If you overprice your home, it's bad news. Your house is going to sit on the market and you're going to end up selling it for less than what you would have had you just price it right from the beginning. So, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, there's a lot of broader economic things going on right now. The war in Iran seems to be wrapping up, which is good news. That means oil prices should come down, and the chances of interest rates going up is becoming less and less likely, because if the oil comes down, the inflation goes down, there's less chance that the Federal Reserve will increase the federal funds rate. So that's good news. And if we're lucky, we may even see interest rates come down by the end of the year, but that probably won't be for at least a few months. So that's pretty much it. I will be doing my second quarterly market update in about a month from now, so stay tuned for that. I'll be headed out of town for a week for the July 4th holiday. Once I get back from that, I'll do the quarterly market update. So, and that's pretty much it. And if you guys have any real estate related questions, feel free to reach out to me. Obviously, if you are looking to buy or sell any residential real estate here in Leon County or the surrounding counties, feel free to reach out to me as well. You can email me, text me, or leave me a message on this video, and I'll get back with you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your month of June, and I hope you have a great 4th of July holiday. And until then, I will talk to you then. Thanks.